represented that clean rap, you know. So it's two different types of music. But she going on to sell that book, man.
And her book flopped. And I believe she was crying about it.
A lot of people called out them live before the book even hit the shelves, man. Talking about how Tupac posed to her in jail. He was already married at the time.
Make it make sense.
Stuff coming out. But that shows you what, you know, how desperate people can get to make $1. It don't matter who they shoot. They got their own damage. So like she never really do him. What y'all was doing all them years y'all was in the same house together? You didn't know him?
What the hell?
He was getting that massage from that man. He was getting that massage sitting next to Jada, and he said a man knows what a man needs.
Yo.
That was the red flag. She gave it then. That was the red flag. That was quite a few years ago.
His first movie, 6 Degrees of Separation.
He was gay. I think that was a real scene.
Yeah, you seen the eye contact? He looked that dude, looked that Edomite right in the eye and said, "Can I F you?" Just like in the back of a carriage, bro.
Yeah, I believe that's real. Y'all seen Lil Baby get exposed? Apparently that's him. Lil Baby, the rapper.
What happened? The party?
Nah, he was apparently sucking another man off.
See?
Ah,
And he ain't the first.
He ain't the first. They do that when you ain't complying. Expose those videos.
It wouldn't surprise me. The nigga walked around in a diaper.
I mean, Isaiah Rashad, Drake.
E. White.
Yeah. Wayne, the Dwight Howard.
Dwight Howard,
Y'all just been exposed to being around them transvestites.
He took him to Howard University.
I think it was like with 3 men, wasn't it?
I believe so, either 2 or 3. When I saw it, it was 2. I seen 2 of them.
This big ass man, he's 7 foot, walking around the earth doing that.
He said he took it like the booty boy did. Let's go ahead and get it started. Shalom, shalom.
Shalom.
First and foremost, before we begin, I want to give all praise to glory and honor to
YASHAMIAHLA.
The bonds to the apostles, the bonds to the elders, the great most known well taught us truth. Much respect to you brothers out there, preach his word in truth and sincerity. Throughout the four corners of the earth, tabernacle of David, hope elect, respect the bird, and want to say shalom. And as we was talking earlier, man, got a lot of these celebrities being exposed, man. Whether that was Little Baby or not, that dude's through. Dwight Howard, he's through. Like me and the brother was talking earlier before we started the video, this man knows that he's an Israelite. I remember years ago, he posted it on his Instagram. He was like, "Man, I'm happy to find out that I'm from the tribe of Judah." And then you find out, you know, because hey, you don't play around with the Lord. When you come into this truth, there's a standard that you're supposed to have when you're in this walk. And when you're not living by that standard, you're going to be exposed. So later on, this man was exposed that hey, he like men. He like to go on the download, man.
Yeah, I got a perfect scripture. This is Luke 12:2. For there is nothing covered that shall not be revealed, neither hid that shall not be known. And everything about D. White, you know, was made known to the whole world. He didn't even deny it. If you see the video, he was like, "Don't worry about what I do in the bedroom." You know? He didn't deny it. So he obviously with it. Information out there, you can't turn back. It's over with. And you got kids. The boy did something in too. I don't know, but who knows?
I was not 2 hours at all.
Said there, Sluggy, brother, it said there was like an allegation that one of these kids, I would say, you know, doing stuff to another kid or something like that.
Oh, wow.
It's like, where did he get that from?
D. White?
Yeah.
I got Romans 1:26. For this cause God gave them up unto vile affections, for even their women did change the natural use into that which is against nature, and likewise also the men, leaving the natural use of the woman, burned in their lust one toward another. Men with men working that which is unseemly, and receiving in themselves that recompense of their error, which was meat. And even as they did not like to retain God in their knowledge, God gave them over to a reprobate mind to do those things that which are not convenient. And these things that y'all are doing, men laying with men and women laying with women, that is inconvenient, man. That is not convenient for the Most High Yahweh YASHAMIAHLA. And because of that, you're going to see death in your near future, man.
You got people at the job, man, talking about some they identify as this. You are that, okay? I don't give a damn about what you identify yourself with. I'm gonna call you by your damn name. I don't care about these pronouns, none of that. You know, these jobs want you to comply, conform to their ways, man. To hell with that.
I got a precept to go back on what y'all talking about. This is the book of Matthew, chapter 6, verse 24. No man can serve two masters, for either he will hate the one and love the other, or else he will hold to the one and despise the other. Ye cannot serve Yahweh and Mammon. Mammon is money, a.k.a. Esau. So trying to choose your side. I mean, if you try to build a little secret covenant with Esau, it's going to come out. Just like all these celebrities getting exposed right now. So, in this scripture, too, you cannot serve Esau on the low, but then when the camera's on, you all religious and whatnot. No, it doesn't work that way.
One body is Satan.
Right.
We know it's y'all. We heard y'all exposed.
Yeah, they pretty much went back to Christianity.
Yeah, pretty much.
Allegedly, we heard that somebody, what's the brother Friends with Prophets page?
Friends of the Prophets.
I
Yeah,
listened to
Jacob's
his
a
video.
fire.
He said he knew somebody that was in that camp, and they approached him and stuff like that. He got like 23 acres or something
He
like
got
that.
30 acres.
And they offered him to
And
be
they
mayor.
offered him to be mayor, yep. So that's what happened to one body, the leader of one body. He got, you know, they offered him some things.
They got up in that ass.
Gift destroyed the mind. Esau know how to come at you, man.
Yeah, he failed the test. Didn't that happen to Yahushua? I'll get that real quick in Matthew 4. He was offered the kingdom. And one body in Yahushua, well, one body, because they took off the name. You notice, when dudes start taking off the name, that's when their whole countenance and maybe even their congregation goes down, man.
I did notice he did start calling on Christ again.
Yep.
Yep.
Let me see, Matthew 4 and verse 8. I'm going to just start at verse 8. Again, the devil taking him up into exceedingly high mountain and showing him all the kingdoms of the world and the glory of them. So, hey, he showed him all the kingdoms, man, even this kingdom now. And saith unto him, all these things will I give thee if thou wilt fall down and worship me. Then Yahushua said unto him, get thee hence, Satan, for it's written, thou shalt not worship Yahweh thy power. Like thou shalt worship Yahweh thy power, and him only thou shalt serve. Then the devil leaveth him, and behold, the angels came and ministered unto him. So that's what one body, Yephtha, whatever his name is, was supposed to do. He was supposed to say, man, get the hell away from me. No, but he chose to have his consolation here. You know, Lord willing, the Lord keeps the spirit upon us. We're going to fall after the ways of Yahushua. We're going to, you know, if any brother gets approached or whatever, you know, we're like, man, get the hell up away from us, man. Rebuke you in the name of Yahweh Yahushua. We ain't with that. We ain't with that. We want our consolation in the kingdom of heaven. That's a real consolation, not having a consolation in a dying kingdom.
One of their former members just died too. He stood up for them.
Yep.
So he ain't a member no more because he did. He the spirit was. Oh. And there was another former, I think, GMS Trinidad member, young guy, 22 years old. I think they said he left the truth to want to be a singer or something like that. He just got shot and died.
Yeah, it was a brother from one body camp. He tried to approach the GMS brother. And he turned him down. The next day, that dude died, man. The dude from one body.
Yeah. Man, don't play around with the Lord and the Lord's men. Gotta fit one of his little ones.
They run their stuff like IUIC. Whatever the leaders say, go. You can't question nobody else.
I think, if I'm not mistaken, they're like an offshoot of IUIC, and they started calling upon the true name of the Lord. You know, that's when I saw them, when they would call upon the true name of the Lord. You know, I was young in the truth. Still can't pop them until I found the apostles and elders. And then as the years gone by, you see them countenance of them, the spirit of them go down as they start throwing away the doctrine.
Yeah, I remember I used to watch them when I first came in. They wasn't saying all the stuff they said now. They said that chariots ain't real, the miracles are witchcraft. You know, all the stuff that they saying now is not what they were saying 5-6 years ago. So whether you took the bag or not, the fact that you even took the bag or took the spirit off, you took the music.
Tell when he take his name from him.
There's a lot of shit going on, man. There's a lot of brothers being moved out of this thing. That's why you gotta keep pushing. You know, stay prayed up, keep doing these lessons, these sit downs, man. Because like the brother saying, that as you just sit back and look around the camp, there's a lot of brothers falling out of this thing, man. And being destroyed. And a lot of them getting put to death too.
Woo. Yeah, we in the time of the judgment, man. Didn't the Lord say judgment is going to come first in the house of Israel? Just roughly paraphrasing. So be on your P's and Q's. If you want that power, you're going to be on your P's and Q's. I believe the brother said, what was it, in the Amazon?
Yeah.
What was it, like 7 men?
Yeah, I think it was like 7 men left. It was the video that the elder Issachar Mexicans did about there only being a few men, but there was like 3,000 or 5,000 women in there. They all wanted the men. But they had some wicked going on. The women was the one running things. So that's out of order. But the point is that there was way more women and they all wanted those few men.
And
they was hiding in the trees.
Damn.
First Peter.
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
1 Peter 4:17. For the time has come that judgment must begin at the house of God. And if it first begin at us, what shall the end be of them that obey not the gospel of God? It's gonna be death, man. You know, and a lot of people that do know this thing and not obeying it, it's gonna be death by pain, man. Beat with many stripes.
Yeah, I got this in Numbers 23 at 19. It says, Yahweh is not a man that he should lie, neither the son of man that he should repent. Hath he said, and shall he not do it? Or hath he spoken, and shall he not make it good? So whatever the Lord says as far as brothers falling out this thing is going to happen. You know, this place being destroyed is going to happen. It might not happen when you think it's going to happen, but eventually it's going to come to pass.
Yeah, I'm going to give mine real quick. This is Sirach 10. Man, there's a whole bunch in here, actually. Shoot. Matter of fact, I'm going to get this real quick. Slog it, y'all. I got a couple. Sirach 10 verse 19. They that fear the Lord. Slog it. Read that again. Sirach 10 verse 19. They that fear the Lord YASHAMIAHLA are a sure seed, and they that love him are honorable plant. They that regard not the law are dishonorable seed, and they that transgress the commandments are deceivable seed. You see that? And that's one body in Satan. And a lot of these dudes that's falling out the truth, they're a deceivable seed. They're not an honorable seed. And Lord willing, we're that honorable seed. You know, and how you know that you're the, well, you won't know until the end, but you're gonna be doing and making your calling election sure, because you have the fear of the Lord. You're not like the Dwight Howard or D. Wade or all these celebrities that's being exposed, man. They're going to be destroyed. I'm going to get this in verse 24. Sirach 10 verse 24. Great man in judges and protect. I don't know how to say that. Opponents. shall be honored. Yet is there none greater than he that feareth the Lord Yahweh YASHAMIAHLA. You see, you fear the Lord Yahweh YASHAMIAHLA, man, that's the greatest honor, because honor is going to be bestowed upon you. All right, because you fear the Lord, you keep the statutes and commandments to the best of your ability. You're teaching men, and you're not on your high horse. You're not like the White House. Don't worry about where I lay my rod at. You know, you fear the Lord, man. You're trying to get the heck up out of here.
Nobody's worried about where you put anything at, but the Lord said everything is going to be exposed. Everything is going to be made known. So the Lord put the spirit on that animal you was messing with. They exposed it. So, you know.
Because you even go into the scriptures, which I had to look for real quick. Even if it's a family member or a friend, if they was to go serve these other gods of wood and stone, you were supposed to call them out and actually put them to death for that. So yeah, we were supposed to care, man, because we're judges. All right, now, you know, we're not in that position to judge you, but we're going to call you out. And then the judgment, then the judgment is going to come upon you.
It's like the elder said, when people get offended thinking we judging them. And I'm just going to quote the elder. We're not judging you. We're telling you you are about to be judged. And these are the charges that you are facing. So when that judgment comes, it ain't gonna come as no shock. And another thing, y'all talking about celebrities being exposed. Barack Obama was exposed not too long ago. Toro, back in the University of Chicago, University of Illinois, Chicago. They said all he wanted to do was smoke crack and sleep with men. There you go. And it's no coincidence neither, because he's a Hamite anyway, so he's naturally drawn to abominations and stuff like that. So there's no surprise to me at all.
Yeah, Hamites just look similar to us. They don't mean that they're us, you know.
Two different bloodlines. They black blue. They black blue, man. We're Tony.
Yeah, they got a little
swarthy, that's the word. We're swarthy.
Was Ham the son of Noah that tried to look at him or something?
Yeah, him. Yeah.
That's the
Because all the other sons,
yep.
Shem and Japheth, they looked away. And then Ham,
his
little freaky ass.
That's sin. To look up on our father's nakedness.
Yeah. See, in this kingdom, they promote that stuff, man. You know, don't they got like...
I need locking up on you. Just trying to.
Oh, it is? Oh,
yeah. I'm
Yeah.
good.
Need them new bodies for sure.
Man, what you say?
But here in Babylon, I believe they said, what was it, Instagram or TikTok or whatever social media app. If you put in that you're a transformer, you can show all that stuff, man. All the stuff. And not get in trouble for it.
So let me ask you this. So if you come out and declare that you one of the alphabet people, and you get to show any type of picture you want on the internet, but if you don't declare that, you can get in trouble.
You get in trouble.
What kind of hypocrisy is that, man? I don't get that at all.
That's that confusion, man. That happens. This push straight confusion here, dude.
I don't get that.
With this new age wickedness, man, you gotta basically re-educate yourself. We ain't re-educating shit. We you know, as far as the basic genetic makeup, that's what I'm talking about. Like what you are, that's what we learned. Yeah, two different genders, because that's what there is. That's what the Lord said. There ain't no 70 different genders, or 90, whatever weirdos never said. I want you to call them, damn it, no, man, you really multiple spirits. Well, you actually are, because you got demons on you.
They got that legion on them, man.
Yup.
You probably just say, yeah, come all the way with it.
They doing it in the churches now. So you come as you are. They even got alphabet pastors now. There's women. So you committing a double whammy. First of all, you're a woman, you're supposed to be teaching. And then if you are part of that community, what hast thou to do to declare my statutes? send out to haters instruction and throw my words behind me, brother paraphrasing the scripture. So why y'all not fronting, man?
Hey, I had that happen to me a couple months ago. Somebody sent me a invite request to like their page. I looked on their page, had an Edomite woman. She was part of the Fruity Pebble community, and they were all coming together singing songs. I'm like, what the hell is this? What the hell is this? Yeah, one woman, she had a bald head, proud as hell. I mean,
Jada.
confusion, man. Confusion. That's why this place gotta go. You know, that's why you break down the word Babylon, Babal. It's confusion. The land of confusion.
People at the workplace, they be trying to talk to you about their life. I don't give a damn about your life. I'm here to work and get my papers get out.
Get out.
I don't gotta call you. I can call you by your name, whatever your name is. I don't gotta call you your damn pronouns. I ain't call you that shit.
I'm gonna disrespect myself and what I believe to make you feel comfortable. Lie to myself to make you feel comfortable.
Right.
You fucked up, man.
My eyes.
They want to deny your eyes and ears and come on into their delusion. You can't do that, man.
They the weirdest ones too. You got split personality. One way, 1 second, and another way, another second.
See, that's a sign of insanity right there, because, and plus that's something you can't deal with, because when they wake up in the morning, they got their mind made up. They're not dealing with reality. They're gonna deal with this. They're gonna deal with their delusion, and they want everybody else around them to succumb to that delusion. No, everybody ain't with that bullshit. If anything, that's pouring gas on the fire. That's making the problem worse.
If you're in a community, you just a video game character, because in the video game you can switch to anybody you want to be.
Avatar.
Yeah.
But that's what they do, man. They want people to, I guess they're welcoming people into their world, which does not exist, but they want you to pretend like it does. Everybody ain't got time to be using their imagination up like that. I got other things to imagine besides you being something that you're not. And now they're trying to put laws in place saying if you come against these people, in some states they're considering making it a felony.
Did they do it in Michigan, I think, or something like that?
I can't remember which. I know it's a few states. They saying
Probably in California, I wouldn't be surprised.
if you don't use the pronouns these people want you to use, you can be charged with a felony. But then again, in the White House, they committing all kind of war crimes right in your face. Just like they commit too many war crimes over there right now for you to even count what's going on in Israel.
And they sweeping that under the rug.
Yeah, they had to throw a distraction at you. This main mass shooting. Because Benjamin Netanyahu was getting too much heat. I mean, his own people are trying to get him out of office. They hate his ass.
Man. And I believe he sent his son over here to Florida to escape the draft.
He in Miami.
Yep.
He in Miami, y'all. I think.
Allegedly.
He's allegedly in Miami.
Yeah.
So, I mean, they already showing videos of some Israeli kids. They so-called locked themselves in the cafeteria at one of these colleges because some people was trying to get in and beat their ass. Now, I don't know if that was made up, but I do know this was made up. An Israeli girl was laying down on the ground like she was ducking and dodging gunshots. When in the background, there was some people walking by. Like, ain't
Right
shit
on
going on.
the
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those were victim cards. But I got news for you Israelis. It's gonna come a time real soon when you ain't gonna have to pretend like somebody's at your ass, because somebody's gonna be at your ass for real. Not saying who. I'm just saying there were spirits created for vengeance. Roughly paraphrasing the scripture.
These people love lying, man.
Oh,
They're the Pinocchio race. For sure.
There's a reason why he
big
looks like an
nose
Edomite.
something.
They was talking about themselves when they made that movie Pinocchio. They look like an Edomite for a reason.
Actually, that story, that whole story is based on something so dark and sinister, man. It's based on, I believe it was the slave masters. They used to skin the slaves and they made a little boy out of the skin. And I think they put a spell on him, and he actually came to life. But I think he started killing the slave masters in revenge, kind of like that one of them clips from Tales from the Crypt, Tales from the Hood. Yeah, kind of like that. But I don't really know the real specifics of it. But I know that's where it starts. That they created a black doll out of skin, and it came back possessed and started killing Edomites. All these little Disney fairy tales are based on dark ass stories, man.
I heard find out one of the common soldiers, they done came across the border. I was looking at that this morning, but they already been over here.
Here?
Yeah, they already been here though. You know, remember they was already letting them sleeper cells in from the get-go before that war even kicked off. Now they saying that the Hamas terrorists are over here now, or they crossing
Yeah, all
that
of a
border.
sudden they over here.
You know what I'm saying? And it was this Jake. He was talking about how the government setting all this up, which they are, and that he gonna stand up, him and his comrades and whoever. But it's basically it's gonna be sedition in this place, man.
It is. It's coming.
It's gonna be big sedition, and it's gonna be Egyptian against Egyptian, man.
Shalom, luck.
When I say Egyptian against Egyptian, Salawam. Egyptian against Egyptian, that's gonna be American against American, Babylonian against Babylonian, and that sedition is going to get worse, man. This is 2nd Ezra 15 and 14. Woe to the world and them that dwell therein, for the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another people, and swords in their hand. For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their own power, man. You know, these people finna rise up and they gonna go against each other, and they not gonna be listening to what the government talking about. You know, the government gonna be trying to tell you to chill out, go in the house, sit down, do this, do that. People gonna go out here and act a fool, man, do what they want to do, not even listening to the government, man. And these people gonna come in, they not gonna hesitate to bend that bow against you Americans, man.
Yeah, I remember when the plague happened and it was telling people to stay in the house, man. And I believe those riots were happening as well. I remember people didn't care, man. Yeah, they was out there. You can hear them. Where I was at the time, I could hear all the people outside yelling and screaming and shooting. They don't care. So these are the times that we coming into. Why they say it's a lockdown tonight? Just expect a lot of people to be outside, not regarding the kings.
That was around the time when Breonna Taylor got shot and stuff like that. That was down here too.
Yeah, I actually had to move to a different spot because down here it was crazy, man. Had a whole bunch of people. You know, you had other Israelites at the time not being wise. They want to go to all the commotions. I did a video on it, and there was like gunshots while Israelite was out there teaching, and they had to pack up camp. Like, it's not wise to be out there because those people are not in the spirit to listen to what you have to say.
You gotta know where you at, know your surroundings, man. I'm glad, you know, the Lord put me with these brothers, man. We're not trying to be out there and trying to be seen. That's what that's about. They trying to be seen. They trying to gather multitudes. This ain't about the multitudes. It's about the elect.
See, what's gonna make this second round that's coming up, what's gonna make it even worse is this fact here. The first time all these protests were taking place, ELM, Antifa, all that bullshit, the people did not know that the government was playing with them. And this upcoming second round, the people gonna know that the government was playing with them this whole time. That's when they gonna become uncontrollable. Because they ain't gonna believe shit. They ain't gonna believe shit this government says.
They was trying to start making people put masks back on by October, November. Ain't nobody going this for real. Not as many as they would like, because they already behind.
They already made out a schedule, man, for 2024. How they want certain protocols to be put back in place by December. They want all the jab protocols back in place.
Nobody believes that shit anymore, man. The majority of people.
Like I said, man, what kind of crystal ball y'all got over there? You know, y'all can see some shit.
Especially you, Kill Gates.
Benjamin Netanyahu, them ears, man, where you get them ears from? I just want to ask you that.
He a Dumbo.
Man, them ears, you can hear bones grow. I bet he can hear bones growing, man.
You can hear his ears popping.
I mean, I'm like, God damn, you supposed to have a big ass nose. You got a big ass nose and big ass ears.
Pick a struggle, fam.
You know what I'm saying? You're trying to do it all. You trying to be the Egyptians.
My ears pop on the plane. His ears pop when he walk every day.
I just noticed his ears. They're just.
He got some listeners on him.
Yeah, he listens.
Listens quick so he can make up the lie. Second.
Yeah, but he said that he wasn't leaving office. His people, they put up a resistance, a protest against it. So what he did, he stopped having elections over there.
Woo.
And then he said that they are the people of the light, and
Yeah,
the Palestinians are the people of darkness.
Boy, he's ugly. No, y'all not.
He said he gon' fulfill Isaiah chapter. I forgot what chapter. The elder Karatazar did a video on it. And I'm like,
He said that chapter 2.
I forgot what chapter, but he said those Israelis gonna fulfill Isaiah. And he said the chapter, but I forgot what chapter he said.
Is it the one where all nations got to follow after the Israelites?
I think they trying to get something about they getting all the wickedness out the land, something like that. I'm like, well, you gotta pack your shit up and go for that to take place.
Lord about to clean house, man.
And it seems like that any Edomite with a delusion strong enough, they're gonna allow them to do it. For example, I want to block out the sun. I want to derail trains. I want to poison all the food and water. I want to spray chemtrails. I want to commit genocide. They let them do it.
What happened? Was it earlier this year where they had some train around in Palestine, Ohio?
Palestine, Pennsylvania.
It was
Where was that?
Yeah,
Okay.
that was a precursor right there. Anytime a delusional ass Edomite with money want to do something, they allow them to do it. How you think a kingdom gonna stand if y'all just letting lunatics just do whatever the fuck they want to do? They want to blow up the moon. They want to block out the sun. They want to kill a whole nation of people.
But y'all the children of light though.
You know what I'm saying?
Y'all over here lying your asses off, man.
You gotta stop lying to be a child of light.
Right.
And that we know you cannot do. Because the wicked are estranged from the womb. As soon as they be born, they go astray, speaking lies. Roughly paraphrasing Psalms 58:3.
There will be no war going on over there if y'all's the people.
Exactly. People be drawn to y'all trying to learn the words of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. But then again, you got some Israelis that don't even know the fake name, let alone the real name. Hashem. What is that?
Kosher pork.
You know what I'm saying? And now you got these fake Jews coming out talking about they think Kanye was right. You think?
You think?
Who did Kanye get it from? But y'all want to give these celebrities all this credit. And they'll tell y'all the truth and two lies in the same breath.
Mr. Floyd.
Kyrie, Stoudemire, all them, yeah, George Floyd too, all them sellouts, man.
All the commissioners of the major professional sports leagues are all Jewish.
And all them athletes and actresses, actors, they got Jewish accountants.
Yep.
That's not a coincidence. They want to make
own
sure.
everything. They ain't not the people of the Lord, man. They're not under the curses.
No, they want to make sure you're not doing nothing for your people. That's why they keeping tabs on your money. You don't need help to count your money.
LeBron
Kyrie,
James.
don't say that, Kyrie.
LeBron James got $1 billion contract from Nike. Who owns Nike? The Issues.
Yep.
Exactly.
So he got $1 billion. You know what you can do with $1 billion? Help out your own people. But where you at?
Who owns all these record labels
They
and
gonna
these
look out
artists
for the other people
society?
that ain't of their nation, man.
Right.
Like Kyrie,
Oprah Winfrey, right? Oprah, she gonna take her fat ass to Africa to build schools for Hamites. which was nothing but a front for child trafficking. But you see, these people don't give a damn about their own because they're not allowed to. Kyrie came out with the truth, and then what he do? He gives 60 rats to Muslims. And then cut his beard off recently.
Yep.
These people, their faith is not built on the rock. It's built on clay, quicksand.
What's that one group, NWA, man? They had counter a dude that was guiding them. He was a small head too. Jimmy IV.
Jerry?
Or was it
Jerry something?
I think that was somebody.
Yeah, it's no wonder that you gonna have an Israeli over your money.
That's why they came hard in the 90s and in the 80s in the rap trade. They started going against the brothers that was rapping in the streets, trying to get into their pockets, man, and try to steal their music and sell it and make music money off of these cats, man. In the 80s and 90s.
That's why Ice Cube left in WA.
Yup.
Because he was getting shorted out his money.
They showed in that movie, I don't know if that actually happened, where he went in his office and he was scratching everything.
He talked about it in No Vaseline.
I think it did. I
No
think it did
Vaseline,
happen.
he talked about that Jerry cat.
Israelis stealing your money. They ain't helping you count it. A grown-ass man don't need help count nothing. Count his own bread. Why I need you? I don't need you watching my money. I can do that myself.
You make your own music and you can't sell it out the back of your trunk. It's illegal. That's some BS, man.
Yeah, they gotta make money off.
That's illegal now?
Yeah, they make that illegal.
Yeah, it's illegal. You cannot bootleg.
They started doing that in the 80s and 90s. When boys were coming out with that fire music back then.
You know why they made it illegal?
Just got into it, and they started degrading their own people and started talking about killing each other and whoring off our women and all of that. That's when they wanted to put that music out here.
Yeah.
You know, and they got our people minds messed up.
I forgot what brother brought it out. He put it on the community section of the post. I seen it a couple months ago. It was about how, I think in the early 90s, about how they got tired of, Jake rapping about conscious stuff.
Yeah.
Because at first that's how it was, but then in the 90s and stuff, that's when all the gangster rap came in, and they basically had a little meeting about how they was going to infiltrate the house, basically just said. So, now you got what we have today, but even worse music.
And they caused a division amongst the brothers too, with the Bloods and the Crips. They caused a division amongst them brothers right there. But eventually they end up coming back. They end up locking fists, but then they split up again.
You know why they made it illegal for you to sell mixtapes out your trunk and whatnot? Because they had no control over it.
Yeah.
And plus, another thing, they wouldn't get no money out of it. So they had to rewrite the rules to make it beneficial to them and detrimental to you.
They have to go get that pamphlet.
Yeah, they'll make something.
out.
If something's not in their favor, they'll make it illegal in a minute.
That's like if you do work to where you do work for people like every day, that's just your main priority of income, and you got like $15,000, $20,000, and you want to get a bank account, they're gonna ask you where you get this money from.
Well, you'll be in your business.
They're gonna ask you, if you go in, yeah, you're right. If you try, they're gonna ask you, why do you need this money? None of your goddamn business. Here you go, ma'am. Yeah, I talked to a manager. Cool. I'll tell him the same thing. None of your goddamn business. Because it's not. That's one of Esau's downfalls right there. He don't even see it coming yet. But one of his weaknesses is he got to be in everybody's business. Why?
America, Babylon is great.
Why you got to be in everybody's business? And then you take offense to it if they say no. What kind of pride on you, bruh?
Did they just try to attack Iran, I think, or something like that, or go against them?
No, Iran told the United States, if they go in and take them people's land, they're going to get in their ass.
Yeah, they're going to have to jump in.
I think, didn't America say they was going to do it or something, or wanted to or something?
Man, America all over the goddamn place, man.
They funding both
I think
sides.
Russia gonna help Iran. That's what they said, I think.
Yeah, Russia and China going to help Iran.
Man, that's
And
all
Lebanon. Man, this thing finna jump, bro.
Matter of fact, I sent this brother yesterday on Instagram. China have soldiers jumping in right now,
Yeah.
jumping out the airships.
Iran said, y'all try to take them people land because everybody can see this is clearly a land grab. How you got so much animosity for these people overnight? No, this is a planned land grab, man.
America about to be invaded.
It's already invaded.
They already here.
They already here. All they got to do is send that mass text.
That little signal, yep.
Go get them. And it's on. So everything y'all seeing in these other countries right now, it's already here. It just hadn't been activated yet. It ain't been turned on.
We all getting ready for the holidays, and it's no better time to do all of this than in the middle of these holidays. Everybody worried about what they're gonna get their kids, what kind of candy they gonna give out to the kids, what kind of party they finna get ready to get into, their New Year's resolutions, and all of this stuff y'all got planned in y'all self-willed life.
Yeah.
Finna come to an end, bro. All of that's finna go down the drain, dog.
We worry about things killing and
They worried about all the
service.
wrong things.
Yeah,
Why these prophecies are in the fast lane, dog. These prophecies are in the fast lane. They ain't in the slow lane no more. They in the fast lane. They done sped up. And there's a lot of things happening. You can see it all over the news. But y'all still being gullible as hell, being ignorant, not paying attention. And it's going to be a thief in the night to you.
You just had Jake talk about Columbus Day, and then they're gonna turn around, celebrate Thanksgiving, man. That's why you make school.
But then they think they telling you some shit when they trying to school you on Columbus Day. But then go around and celebrate some Thanksgiving.
Jake just want to party, man. That's it.
Jake want to be right all the time. He always want to one-up you. Be wrong as hell, but always want to be right.
I'm gonna show it to the family dinner just to get some dinner and leave out.
Well, you partaking in it. Whether you want to admit it or not. I mean, you can eat turkey and dressing on any day of the year.
Any day of the year.
Any day of the week, any day of the month. But the fact that you choose to take that particular day and eat that shit with all your chitlins, with the hot sauce and the ketchup, the booty noodles.
With your little cranberry sauce that represents blood.
You know what I'm saying?
All of them things that y'all eat on that day, the turkey, the dressing, cranberry sauce, all of that have symbolic meaning to it, man.
We just telling you what it is. We ain't forcing you to do shit. Keep doing it.
You ain't gonna have to force no niggas to eat no chitlins and pork.
Keep doing it.
They love it.
Coming into this truth, man, I can't believe
I didn't eat
my
pork like
folks,
that before I came to the truth.
They
I
love
didn't either. I didn't grow. I don't think I ever even ate that before.
Jake and Eve love pork so much now that they have vegan chitlins. Remember I showed you that.
Yeah, I seen it. I'm like,
Vegan chitlins, man.
it's just like I told my girl when we were talking about almond milk. I'm like, you showed me an almond with some titties, I might try it. Other than that, no, I don't know what that is. 'Cause almonds ain't got titties. So how is it almond milk?
they must have grounded that shit up.
I don't know what that is. Esau know what it is. It's mostly chemicals probably that you people call ingredients. No, them chemicals.
A bunch of preservatives that's bad for you, a bunch of carcinogens.
Yeah, gonna give you cancer 5-10 years down the line. But don't nobody know where it come from.
They eat anything, bro. They eating they taking flaming hots, man, and crushing them down and making these little meatballs and rolling them up in there and dumping it in the deep fryer and peeling it out, eating all them carcinogens that's wrapped up in them flaming hot chips, man.
Flaming hot Cheetos.
Yeah.
That's why people, when they eat a certain amount of them hot Cheetos, they end up in emergency rooms.
Oh yeah, yeah. I know.
Takis and shit.
I know a couple people. They have to get their intestines removed because it's that bad. When you eat so much of that chemical,
Yeah.
you really have to get your intestines taken out. You got like a big old scar across your. It's not worth it,
You
man.
got that Saget cut.
Yeah, it's damn.
Y'all better start reading what y'all eating, man. Look on the back. It ain't gonna take you but a couple of seconds. Just look on the back and read the ingredients and look
Why
up
is
some
it
of these
so
things.
long, man?
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
some of that shit you can't pronounce. If you can't pronounce it, you shouldn't even be eating it, man.
That's them chemical names, them long scientific names. Those
Silicone
are
all
chemicals.
in the cooking oil. You got red 40, which is a carcinogen. You got all these different carcinogens in this food, man. They put it in there to preserve it. But at the end of the day, it's still poisonous, man.
Yep.
Don't no damn cake last 30 days. Don't no damn cake last 30 days, man.
Don't no burger last 30 years.
No. No, man.
That's why when you go to these other nations, other countries, they don't have that long of a list, man. Actually, a lot of these American brands or whatever, they're actually banned from these other nations.
Yes, they
other
are.
countries.
Yeah, my mom was just talking about
Mountain
that
Dew,
yesterday.
Skittles, a lot of breakfast cereals for these kids are banned.
Yeah.
And plus, they don't even taste that good anymore either.
Man, most of this stuff ain't nothing but sugar anyway.
Yeah.
Can't even get your bowl of Cocoa Krispies no more. They done messed up the whole thing.
Fucked up the
man.
whole shit.
The whole thing, bro.
I was a King Vitamin fan. Honey Nut Cheerios,
Yeah.
you know. But
Don't
nah,
even
I'm
taste
scared
that
to
good
touch it
no-
now.
Yeah, it don't even taste that good no more.
Hey, now we know.
Number one, the
The
milk
bread's
don't agree
defiled.
with me no more. I
Yeah.
can't drink milk. It just sent me straight to the bathroom, so
Yeah,
I just
they-
let it go.
They put some stuff in the milk too.
When I seen them bust that little bump on that cow and all that white
That's
stuff,
what
that did it for me.
I don't really want to be drinking that 2% though.
The source. The
I do
source of the
drink
milk
it.
is messed up.
Like, man.
Every
I don't
now
know
and
what's
then I
eating.
will give you a cup of whole milk. Every now and then, like if I eat me like some chocolate chip cookies or something, I'll throw back a little thing of milk.
Yeah.
But I can't drink that milk like that, not like I used to, man.
No, I used to drink like 4 or 5 cartons of milk at lunch at school all
Everything
the time.
that we eat now, you have to eat it moderately, dog, because they got so
Yeah.
much poison in it, man. You know, you got people getting cancer, they ain't even smoked a cigarette dead in their life, eating all them carcinogens, man.
They putting all this NRA stuff in the food now, and now they're trying to air vax people. I mean, you just gonna force your will upon the people, right? And you expect the people to just take it. Okay.
That's my unrighteous decrees, man. This is Micah 2:1. Woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it because it is in the power of their hands, and it's because they can do this right now. The Most High gave them the fatness of the earth so they can get away with all this bullshit that they putting out here, man. But that's gonna come to an end.
And I got another scripture backing you up, mainly about these Pinocchios. Jeremiah 50 and verse 45. Therefore hear ye the counsel of the Lord Yahweh Shah, that he have taken against Babylon and his purposes, that he have proposed against the land of the Chaldeans. Surely the least of the flock shall draw them out. Surely he shall make their habitation desolate with them. At the noise of the taking of Babylon, the earth is moved, and the cry is heard among the nations. That's happening. So the least of the flock shall draw them out. Who's the least of the flock? That's Amalek, the big goat. Like the brother said earlier, the nations are seeing it clear with their eyes, and that what's going on over there is a big land grab. So, as you read in the book as well, I believe in Joel, in the valley of Yehoshaphat, all the nations are being brought together to go fight this big war. But in the midst of that, you're going to have Yahushua cracking the sky and the host of angels. And hey, it's going to be beautiful, man. It's going to be beautiful. Lord willing, if we are the elect. Because as I just read, the land of Babylon is going to be made a desolation, and all the nations are going to hear about it. They're going to see
Babylon
it.
is America. It ain't the Vatican or no, Jerusalem. I heard that. Somebody said that shit. I'm like, oh, hell.
It's gonna be a
Man,
fat army,
you
dog.
got the Amalekites and the Edomites. The elder did a video on it. They basically point fingers at each
At
other.
each other, yeah.
It's so funny. They lying on each other. The big nose is talking about some, well, Esau is Western civilization. It's Rome. It's America.
Y'all both wrong.
The Americans talking the same shit about the Amalekites. Let me put y'all on this little secret. Both of y'all eat them, bro. And both of y'all gonna be destroyed. Y'all the same nation. Amalek is Esau's grandson. Y'all the same blood, the same nation. I don't give a damn how much y'all get on TV and tell the world how much y'all hate each other. All y'all doing is really fulfilling prophecy. Satan against Satan. How can his house stand if Satan is against Satan? And y'all run the earth. But y'all can't even see eye to eye because Amalek goddamn nose in the way.
Yeah, just like there's different tribes of Israel, there's different tribes of Edom. All right, Amalek is the head tribe of Esau, Edom, so y'all the same people, man.
Two wrongs don't make it right. Y'all both dead wrong.
For some reason, Amalek think he just lie his way out of anything. It's gonna be cool. No, not this time, bro. You finna get your nose beat.
Thought his nose is big now. It's about to be 10 times larger. This is gonna be swole.
Think just lie your way out of anything. This is cool, and that's the end. That's the end all be all. No, bro.
Matter of fact, if y'all watch that show Low Key on Disney Plus or whatever, they got some actor, appear to be Edomite actor. You look at his nose is like broken and big. I'm like, what the hell happened to you, sir? That's what a lot of Edomites is gonna be looking like in these last days, man.
A lot of them looking like Scottie Pippen by the nose.
God damn.
That don't ain't hoop. I don't get that.
I think Scottie Pippen might be from the Northern Kingdom, I think.
Could be.
I seen a video of his family, and I think they was like so-called Native American or something like that.
Kind of look
It's
like
possible, man.
A Reubenite or one of them.
I think my granddad on my mama's side was from the tribe of Reuben. I mean, he was just a naturally spiritual man. You could tell that he was connected with the earth because he had a large garden, and he was the head of a hunting club. But they just didn't just go out to slaughter. They hunted to eat. That was it. If they had enough, their freezer was filled, they didn't hunt. You know, so he was very, very righteous and just. You know, and always had that he always had that spirit about him. And it went through his kids. My mama was one of his children. I really think that my mama's side is from the tribe of Reuben, for real. But my daddy's side, oh, them Judites all day. Well, that is Judah all day, stiff neck, the whole shebang. Love them to death, though. But they are stiff neck people. Yeah, my granddad always had a natural understanding of things. Had a green thumb, could grow anything, you know.
I think his name is Owen Wilson. I'm gonna look it up real quick.
Owen Wilson.
Who was Owen Wilson?
I don't know if that's him or not, but shoot, his nose is broken too.
He a small head.
Yeah, he might be. See, Esau, Edom, they all look the same. I even asked that question when I was younger. Like, what's the difference between these issues and these so-called white people when both of y'all look the same?
Nothing at all. So, the only difference is one is over the other.
Yep.
But they both are filled with hate. They are hate-filled people. You don't believe that? Read the Talmud.
They got a bloodlust, man.
Yeah, they do.
They got a big major bloodlust.
A lot of people in the media is calling Benjamin Netanyahu a bloodthirsty psychopath, which he is. All of a sudden, you got all this anger toward these people. You've been living next door to these people for how long? So yeah, this is planned.
They're going into slavery.
Who the hell gets that mad like that? You want to commit genocide overnight? No, this was a slowly built rage over time.
This is Ezekiel 35:6. Therefore, as I live, said the Lord God, I will prepare thee unto blood, and blood shall pursue thee. Said thou hast not hated blood, even blood shall pursue thee. Y'all got a bloodlust, man. And we in that time where that blood finna pursue you.
That's why I said, man, it's gonna come a time where you ain't gonna have to play no victim card. It's gonna be real. These people gonna be coming for your ass, Amalek, and it's gonna be real. It's not gonna be rehearsed. It's not gonna be staged. You ain't gonna have to set up no movie director. to pretend like you in a war zone. No, it's gonna be real. They're gonna be at that ass.
Matter of fact, I got Ezekiel 35 as well. Go down a couple precepts. And this is verse 10. Because thou hast said, these two nations and these two countries shall be mine, all right, northern and southern kingdom, and we will possess it. Whereas the Lord Yahweh was there. Therefore, as I live, saith Yahweh power, I will even do according to thy anger and according to thy envy, because this man has envy. He wants to be us. He wants to be like us. That's why when the Israelite proclaims that we're the people, you know, as the scriptures say, there's a controversy in Zion, man. They're saying that they're the people, and we're saying that we the people, man. But we all know that they're not. Which thou hast used out of hatred against them, you see, and I will make myself known among them when I have judged thee. And thou shalt know that I am Yahweh, and that I have heard all the blasphemies which thou hast spoken against the mountains of Israel, saying, they are laid desolate, they are given to us to consume. Thus with your mouth ye have boasted against me, and have multiplied your words against me, and I have heard them. Thus says Yahweh power, when the whole earth rejoiceth, I will make thee desolate. You see this? So this man was saying all these blasphemies. He had this envy against us. He wanted to be the people, because it's really him mad at his grandfather Esau for selling that blessing, and he wants that blessing back. And he wants to proclaim that he's the people. He got us in his hands. He won't let us go. And so this man has a judgment coming upon him. He's going to be made desolate. Like I was just looking up the actor Owen Wilson. You know, hey, a lot of these Edomites in the times to come, they're going to be having a broken nose like him. You got to look up the actor Owen Wilson, man. His nose is broke.
I got a precept going back on how this was a land grab by the Israelis. This is the book of Sirach, chapter 14, verse 9. A covetous man's eye is not satisfied with his portion, and the iniquity of the wicked drieth up his soul. So it don't matter what you give these people, it's not going to be enough. Everything is not enough for Amalek and Esau. They're just created to be perfectly deranged, delusional. Everything ain't enough. Because if the Lord didn't come back and put a stop to their madness,
They ain't leaving no
they would kill everybody, everything on this planet, including themselves.
They're not leaving no place, man. They taking everything. They can take everything. That's how greedy they is, man.
I got a precept. This is Habakkuk 2:9. It says, woe unto him that coveteth evil covetousness to his house, that he may set his nest on high, that he may be delivered from the power of evil. And that's what Esau does every day. He want to go into your crib, so set up in his crib, so he the one that can be delivered from all evil. And that's what he does every damn day. But he gonna think it's coming to him, because the Lord gonna do that to him. Take his crib over.
Matter of fact, I got scripture backing you up. Proverbs 22 and verse 28. Remove not the ancient landmark which thy fathers have set. And that's what this man is doing now, and that's what he has done in the past. All right, to northern and southern kingdom, and to a whole bunch of these nations, man. What are you doing over there in Hawaii? Over there shooting that laser beam at the people, just so he can make his smart city or whatever have a place for all the politicians to hide in.
I'm still trying to go ahead.
Oh, I was about to say, so this man's going to be judged.
I'm still trying to figure out how the Amalekites can come out and say that they're the Lord's people. And when the Lord pull up, he's supposed to agree with them.
They don't even believe in the Lord.
I don't understand that part. I mean, y'all didn't think this thing out, obviously. And it's showing.
I think I got another scripture. That's what we got one. It's Proverbs 21 and verse 6. The getting of treasure by a lying tongue is vanity, tossed to and fro of them that seek death. See that? You seek death. Because you're getting treasure by a lying tongue. You're over here saying that you the people. You want the people to feel sorry for you. But at the end of the day, it's being shown by your actions, and the whole nations are finding out that you a damn demon, man. As I just read in Jeremiah 50 and verse 45, if I'm not mistaken, the least of the flock shall draw them out. So you being exposed, Esau.
I got this in Isaiah 47 and 12. It says, stand now with thine enchantments, or with the multitude of thy sorceries, wherein thou hast labored from thy youth. If so, thou should be able to profit. If so, be thou mayest prevail. And you ain't prevailing no more, man. That's why all your philosophies, your lies, your deceit, it ain't working, man. I had to take yesterday at the job. He brought up out of nowhere. He brought up on TikTok. There's this little collage of all these Jews that own all these different news outlets. Dude's like, I'm starting to believe that they're not the real people. They're not the people.
They are not in that diversity. When have they ever been, where were they scattered to, first of all? Because since 1948, they've been in that land expanding. They wasn't scattered. That fake Holocaust shit don't count. That shit was staged. And all it was Edomites murdering Edomites.
How was y'all back in Egypt when the Egyptians were dark skinned? Y'all don't look like Egyptians. Y'all weren't the Egyptians either.
They're not indigenous to that climate neither.
They
would not survive.
Yep. They have the highest skin cancer rate of all the world.
You fit zero curses.
Y'all took that land because the Most High said he was going to put Israel in that land himself, man.
Isaiah 2.
Isaiah 14 and 1. For the Lord will have mercy on Jacob and will yet choose Israel and set them in their own land, man. I'm not going to give you the whole scripture. I'm just going to get that point right there. The Most High is going to put Israel in that land, man. They took it. Like the brother said, 1948.
Right.
And it's been expanding ever since then.
Yeah, because they took the West Bank first, and now they're going after the Gaza Strip.
You can go to a lot of states in here in the United States, like back home in Milwaukee. It's a whole neighborhood cut out with a school and its own stores in it. Nothing but the issues in there, man. And then around the outside is all the Negroes. But that little piece, they got the best houses, the best school, everything. But the Israelites supposed to be in poverty. Them people ain't in poverty, man.
Nope.
You know, many states and they living like that. They got a little area cut out and they get treated like shit. But that don't mean that they oppressed. People just don't like them.
See, really, technically, we still segregated, you know. So a lot of you Edomites is talking about, you know, we all together. No, we not, because you got neighborhoods in Louisville I just now found out about. I've been living here my whole life. Because you got a little area, I forgot what it was called, but they got like these nice ass houses. Of course, it's all Esau back there. You know, and they got their own YMCA back there. They got their own school. I think it's called North County, somewhere over there. It's a nice ass area. It's where Edomites live.
It's real nice.
It's real nice back there. And you won't know it's back there unless you just happen to drive out in that area and you turn on the street and you see it. But you know, they all outside and looking at you and, oh, who dropped that? That's the nigga right there driving. So we are still segregated, which is, you know, a good thing, but we are in the curses though. We living like shit compared to y'all, and I got it all. Because there's certain parts of Louisville also by the river, you got these little river boats, these river houses. Man, these Edomites living good, man.
They buy shit just to destroy it too, though. I be seeing them buy all type of shit on YouTube just to break it and to rebuild something. Buying guns, breaking them just to rebuild something.
They got it like that.
They be buying video game consoles. I'm talking about $800 video consoles.
They got
breaking
it like
them
that.
all the way down, just take the parts out of it and put it in something else. They got it like that.
I've seen them do
Got
that.
it like that, yeah.
When would they in want of all things? How could you be in want? How would you have to go to your enemies in need of all things when you own everything?
Y'all go to your damn self for all things.
Exactly. Now, if you want to throw up that, well, Israel is the biggest welfare state, so they're getting billions from the United States. That's not you going to your enemy in the want of all things. That's Esau. That's the United States paying these fake Jews to play this role to keep their secret. It's payoff money. It's not welfare money. As long as you pay us billions every year, we'll play this role like we the Lord's people. To keep the true Lord's people in darkness. That was payoff money, man.
Man, I used to work with this one Edomite, man. He used to own a whole liquor store, but he got caught stealing. You live in a nice area. What you doing stealing, man?
Because it's like breathing. It's in their nature, man. They steal when they don't have to steal. That's how you get that term kleptomaniac. You just get your rocks off by stealing.
If I may say, you got a character on Rick and Morty, man. I think this happened like years ago. I have to look up the episode. But I think his name is Steely. All he does is steal, and that's Esau Edom, man.
Stealing.
I have to show y'all the clip, man. All he does is just be stealing shit, putting it in his pocket. That's Esau Edom, man.
Stealing. Hell no.
They had a video where Edomite was stealing out of Walmart. They had that song by Life Jennings that I be robbing these niggas. I'm a stick-up king. They had that playing. He scanned one item, put like 4 in the bag, bro. And they was playing that song, had me weak, man.
God damn.
they be stealing more than we steal, man. Believe it or not.
Yeah, they do.
That's a spirit. That's what they were made for. Through the blessing of the sword, they steal.
They go for big shit.
Yeah.
They know you can get away with that shit.
Who steals houses?
Man,
That lady said, you cannot steal my house.
He's like, nobody's
He
stealing.
said, if I don't steal it, somebody else will.
Yeah.
No, you just gonna get your
that
back
shit
blowed
crazy,
out.
man.
Just gonna have to get shot. You come up now, somebody, you finna steal my house?
Try to do that shit in the kingdom, man. We're gonna kill your ass, man. They're right there, man. In
Nah,
the kingdom.
they ain't gonna even be that bold.
Man,
What it say in book of Isaiah, the nation of kingdom that will not serve thee shall perish, man. Shall be utterly wasted.
Bring them hither and slay them before me.
You think about wickedness, it's over. You can't even act it out. We're gonna know your thoughts because we're gonna have spiritual bodies, man.
I'm just gonna embarrass them. I'm just gonna make them beat the fuck out themselves.
Oh, I gotta show y'all
I'm gonna
that
make
clip. I
you
forgot
put
about
yourself in the ER. I'm not gonna touch your nasty ass. You gonna beat your own ass.
Yeah, I have to show you that clip, man. I meant to send it to y'all like weeks ago, man. There's a show called Baki on Netflix, and his name is Yujiro Hama, and he's so strong, and he has his presence on him that these army men, they can sense his presence, and they knew they couldn't do nothing to him, so they just end up beating up their own selves, man, to a pope. And that's how we gonna be like in the kingdom, man.
That's the Edomites that be slitting their wrist. Edomites that be slitting their wrist in school and stuff like that. Talking about something weird, man. Beating your head against the wall and bathroom there in school.
Yeah, that's gonna come to life in the kingdom. It's not gonna be played this time though. I'm not gonna touch your abominable ass. I'm just gonna make you beat the shit out your own self. And it's gonna be very entertaining to watch as well. Come here, y'all. Come here, babies, y'all. Look at this. And he gonna beat the shit out of himself. He gonna knock his own teeth down his throat.
Oh, shit.
We ain't even gonna allow you to kill yourself. You just gonna keep suffering.
Yeah, we can't be that's too easy. As much as Esau loves suicide, we ain't gonna make it that easy for you, bro.
You be trying to get out. No, not this time, my guy.
That's what I want anyway, bro.
I found it.
You gotta wait till that day when the Lord says you're gonna be eradicated. That's the day you gotta wait for.
That's all good, brother. Yeah, I'm about to send it.
I want to commit suicide anyway.
Hold on, I'm about to show y'all. Let's see. Watch what these niggas do. Yeah, they just gonna start beating each other up. Watch this nigga right here.
Oh, there you go. That's exactly.
There we go.
That's it right there. That's it right there. You gonna beat your own ass.
gave his own self some harm.
Yeah, you gonna put them ha-has on yourself.
And my brother had a dream like that where they, the policemen, they put the chains on themselves. I don't know how they did that, but the Lord, we ain't gonna touch it.
The Lord is not gonna touch nobody abominable. So yeah, you gonna put chains on your own self. You might make your arms long enough where you can whip your own back. I'm not touching. Whoop your own ass. I ain't got time. Shit.
Shit, let them beat each other like they used to make our ancestors beat each other, man.
That's how the movie Django where they had the two Jakes fight each other.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's one of the judgments I call photo booth. I'm gonna give him a choice. You either want the batting cage or the photo booth. I ain't gonna tell you what it is until after you pick.
There's y'all photos, they done took of our ancestors and forefathers hanging up the trees. They sitting up there with them jailhouse poses.
Yo, remember smile.
Like,
Smile.
that's all good.
Yeah, this is the photo booth. Y'all gonna strip him naked. He gonna hang. If I don't see everybody in the picture smiling, I'm gonna wake his ass up again and hang his ass again. So y'all get it right.
I think it's the yellow lights. They probably did. They probably passed away. Normally, when you see like the yellow lights, yeah, it's like they're probably working on the person trying to revive them, but they probably did.
Always starting at the light. They're supposed to keep going.
They ran into a deer outside of the job the other day. Ran it over. I think it was pregnant too, man. Police came and they just threw it out the street and just left it in the middle.
Really?
Just left it there, bro.
Sound about right.
Every time I saw it, it pissed me off because it was there for like 2 days. You know, and they got swole up because even though it was flat at first, and they swole up and then it got split.
Gas.
You start seeing them I guess vultures. They were circling around.
They smell the dead gases.
That's a sight to see, bro. These animals. We getting fucked up by Esau. They gonna get that get back.
Yeah, man. Esau been torturing animals since the beginning of time, man. Doing all kind of experiments. I know the monkeys want some payback.
I get something.
Them lions in the circuses, the elephants, all the animals in the zoos, the aquariums. We went to the aquarium. All I felt was revenge.
Yeah.
Y'all don't like you didn't be the vice man?
No.
You go to SeaWorld in California, and you look at the orchids. You can see all the scar marks on them. It's from the Edomites whipping them.
Trying to get them to behave a certain way.
Yeah. They wild animals. They're programmed to be out in the wild, man. So that's why in our kingdom, we won't have animals caged. They're going to be our best friends.
We're going to have a real beast caged up.
Yeah. Like the brother said, they're going to be caging themselves or putting shackles upon their own selves. Man.
Yeah. Delivering themselves to cages on all fours.
Ooh.
So the animals of the planet can see who the real beasts are.
Which they already know. That's why they've been fucking them up lately. I seen this Edomite messing with this crocodile, man. He kept getting all close up on him. And that crocodile grabbed his leg and snatched his ass and dragged him up that damn. I think it was like on the freeway. I don't even know how they got there. But he was messing with it and it snagged him up and pulled him right up the road, man.
See, Esau got too comfortable with disrespecting animals, thinking that every wild cat is a kitty cat that you can buy in Petco. No. You can't just walk up to a king cobra and just say, what's up? No. Some animals cannot be domesticated. I don't care what type of training or, whatever you try to do to them. Yeah. It's not going to happen.
Even a so-called domesticated cat is not really domesticated.
No.
It will still tear your ass up. Because you actually look at the genus.
You
look at the genus, it can actually breed up all the way to a lion. Really.
See? And some of these lions that's in captivity, they're not domesticated. They just tired of fighting. So they give in, they give up. But then they go get a spark in them one day. They're gonna bite your ass. Gonna bite the shit out your ass when you least expect it.
I hope it happens like that.
Oh, the AK, I've seen that before.
Somebody, Planet of the Apes.
They gave him a gun and he
He
just
started
busting
shooting,
at him.
busting.
Then he puts the rifle over his head like he won, bro.
That's in Planet of the Apes, man.
They got a new one coming out next year too. It's called the Kingdom of the Apes, I think.
The new Planet of the Apes, they go hard, man.
Yeah.
Caesar, I mean, when you watch the movie, if you watch the movie spiritually, it's clearly the Israelites represented by the chimps and all the apes. And Esau would he would not leave them alone. So he forced them to fight. And they fought.
And you lose horribly. How is it you got the blessing of the sword and you still lose?
Why would you give this the monkey a gun?
Gave it right to him.
Monkeys ain't even dumb, they smarter than you. Esau.
And then when they ran, he put his hands up with it like he won the battle. But y'all do heathens, y'all definitely gonna get the get back, man.
Man, I got this scripture, man. The kingdom, man, this is Isaiah 11 and verse 6. The wolf also shall dwell with the lamb, and the leopard shall lie down with the kid, and the calf and the young lion and the fatling together, and their little child shall lead them. So in the kingdom, these animals ain't gonna be eating us. They gonna eat your ass, but they ain't gonna eat us, man. They gonna be cool with us, all of them. This is verse 7. It says, the cow and the bear shall feed, the young ones shall lie down together, and the lion shall eat small like the ox. Verse 8. It says, the suckling child shall play on the hole of the asp, and the asp is a snake. It says, and the weaned child shall put his hand on the cockatrice den. So a small baby, they're going to be able to play with a snake, man. I think a cockatrice is like a bird, I think.
Birds, yep.
Yeah, so they're going to be playing with the animals, man, like it's nothing. Animals ain't going to have no urge to eat us or fight us. That ain't going to happen.
And they're gonna be highly intelligent too, them babies, man.
Yeah.
Highly intelligent. Like they probably won't even have to do with the parent that much, man. They're gonna be so highly intelligent, man.
This is verse 9 to cap it off. It says, they shall not hurt nor destroy in all my holy mountain, which is the Israelites, for the earth shall be full of the knowledge of the Lord as the waters cover the sea.
Woo.
Man,
That's beautiful, man.
that ain't gonna hurt us at all, but you
Kicking y'all asses off.
look at Esau trying.
Man.
Walking off fast. Go, go, go.
You even look at the armory of a bear, man. How it could just slice you up, man. I can only imagine what the bear is going to be doing to these. Hey, even Jake, could you even read about the matter of fact, I'm going to have to get it. People gonna be out here.
Kangaroos, man, they be diesel, man.
Yeah,
They don't know, right?
Yeah, the kangaroo be swole up, dog.
Yeah, I see that one video with the kangaroo. He had the dog. I don't know what he was doing to him, but
And the Edomite went over there and fired
They
off.
start boxing.
Yeah.
I
He
mean,
put his
They
guard
claws
up.
is as big as my head, just one of them.
who slap boxes with a kangaroo?
He said, put your dukes up. Kangaroo just looked at him like, I can fuck you up right
Man, you
now.
better get out of my face.
They got that gangster spirit over there. Fuck
He
you.
been swole up, man.
Let them rules. Like, what you want to do?
Yeah,
Get it like you like.
Yeah, he did about 10 years, just got out. That kangaroo, he was swole up, dog.
Chris shot the
Jump.
God, I
I
got
just did 15 in San Diego. Zoom. Go ahead, sir.
Yeah, I was just talking about the bears earlier. Man, you look at the army of the bear, how he just pretty much slice you up with just one hit if it wanted to. Got this in Ezekiel 33 and verse 27. Say thou thus unto them, thus saith Yahweh power as I live, surely they that are in the waste shall fall by the sword, and him that is in open field will I give to the beast to devour. And they that be in forts in the caves shall die of pestilence. So no matter where you go, that's why you gotta make your call and election sure. That's why you're supposed to do what you're supposed to do. So no matter where you go, no matter what avenue you turn, that's your ass, man. There is no escaping the judgment of the Lord. Verse 28, for I will lay the land most desolate, and the pomp of her strength shall cease, and the mountains of Israel shall be desolate, that none shall pass through it. Then shall they know that I am Yahweh, when I have laid the land most desolate because of their abominations which they have committed. You see that? So Jake want to play around with the Lord, they're going to get desolate. Hey, how's it going, brother?
It shows all the 12 tribes of Israel. It's all the 12 tribes.
Yes, sir.
What was the West Indians? Because in 3rd grade, they said Christopher Columbus discovered America. And me and my friend, we told the teacher that he didn't discover America because we said the Indians were already in America.
Yeah.
And we told the teacher that Christopher Columbus didn't discover America. So we had to do the 3rd grade over with a different teacher at a different school.
Wow.
And then, let's see, the first time I flunked the 3rd grade. So that threw me a year off when my graduation from high school. And so they made us do the 3rd grade over with a different teacher at a different school, then I passed. But we told the teacher that Christopher Columbus discovered America and the Indians were already here. And then they showed the cowboy movies where the battle over the white man and the Indians over land and territory. Now, I'm like Cherokee Indian through my father's side of the family.
Okay.
And it's something like over 580 Indian tribes. Well, why the Bible says Satan the devil's a liar. He deceived the whole world. Well, why would they show a movie called Roots? How can a boat or ship make it from Africa to here and it's weather or not? It could be a hurricane. It's different weather that could happen. So we saying ain't no boat or ship can make it from Africa to here. If they got some Africans to the United States, they would have to put them in airplanes because you got hurricanes, you got different weather anomalies that make the ship could go down. So he's saying ain't no boat or ship make it from Africa to here, and then it say United States history. If you take the word and slash it in half, you get his story. Then we was like, his story is a made-up story about a white man. So the white man's story is a made-up story, says his story. So we didn't believe that they could get a boat or ship from Africa to here because of weather. It could be like tsunamis or different weather anomalies. So
That's why they had
It's
ports.
the same
They had ports
yeah.
in between. They had little
Yeah.
stopping points. That
Yeah,
really
a lot of
gave birth to
stopping
the
points.
transatlantic slave trade too.
Mhm.
They stopped in Puerto Rico. They stopped in the West Indies. They stopped in the Bahamas. They stopped in a few more places before they actually came to the United States. So that is actually true. The reason that they lumped you because you didn't go along with the narrative.
They try to indoctrinate you with that BS. And
You didn't believe the lie. That's why they plumped you. They wanted to re-educate you, re-indoctrinate
to
you.
make you believe a lie.
Yeah,
Same things they did to Kanye West when he said that the blacks were the Jews. Same thing they did to Kyrie Irving. They put him in these places. Same thing they did with Nick Cannon, saying that the black people were the real Jews. They put him in front of the so-called Jewish people and tried to re-educate them to make them switch that doctrine up and took his show away from them.
Yeah, they'll punish you for not going along with the
Yeah,
narrative.
most definitely.
Like the Freemasons, Illuminati, they pray to it's like an angel spirited entity called the devil. It's a wicked spirit. It goes against Allah. It's like a force of evil. And then they join the Illuminati and they do, it's like a cult, black magic, voodoo, and witchcraft. And Kobe Bryant said he joined the Illuminati in 1996. And he said they do blood sacrifices. And he didn't want to blood sacrifice his daughter, Gianna. So they said the Illuminati has hitmen. They paid somebody to put the helicopter in the air and crash it and kill everybody because Kobe Bryant wouldn't blood sacrifice his daughter, Gianna. If the Freemasons, Illuminati, they pray to the devil, but they won't pray to the Lord Jesus Christ. And then one time, it's in 92 in the early 90s, they had the face of the devil form in the clouds, and the face of the Lord Jesus Christ was on the right side, and the face of the devil was on the left side. So it's always been a battle between good and evil. And Kobe Bryant, and then Kobe Bryant said they killed him because they got some type of they won't let the dead rest in peace. They got something, it's called a ghost voice box meter, where you can talk to the dead. And Kobe Bryant said,
That's witchcraft.
Kobe Bryant said they crashed that helicopter because he wouldn't blood sacrifice his daughter. Now the Illuminati, they say they do blood sacrifices, and they pray to the devil. They call him Baphomet. Baphomet. It's like Sean Puffy Combs. He prays to Baphomet and worship Baphomet. Now the FBI is looking for Sean Puffy Combs. They say he got connections to a French street gang in California, He had Biggie Smalls and Tupac killed. They locked up a guy named Keefy D. They asking him who is the one that organized it with the Crip Street Gang. So they said Sean Puffy Combs paid a Crip Street Gang to have Tupac and Biggie Smalls killed. And Tupac and Biggie Smalls, they were blood member gangs. So the guy that shot Tupac, somebody shot and killed him because the Bloods and Crips do retaliation. So the guy that shot Tupac was a Crip, somebody shot and killed him. So now they're tracing it off. They saying Sean Puffy Combs paid the Crip Street Gang and Keefy D $1 million to take out Tupac and Biggie Smalls. So most of the crime is gang or drug related that's going on in the cities, but it's like they cover it up. And they know it's gang or drug related.
It's not gang or drug related. That's what they want the narrative for you to think. So you just think, oh, it's just niggas killing niggas. No, there's wicked shit going on behind the scenes.
Yeah.
And there's no such thing as evil against good. Satan works for the Lord.
Yeah. I have a precept. This Isaiah 45:7. It says, I form the light and create darkness. It's talking about the Lord. I make peace and create evil. I, the Lord, do all these things. You can't get around that. He controls the right hand side, the good side, and the left hand side, the evil side. The Lord controls both sides. Yeah. He controls Satan. Satan does what the Lord wants him to do.
He created spirits created for vengeance, for the day of judgment. So if the Lord wants to punish you or judge you, he sent Satan. Satan sent one of his left-handed angels to handle it. There is no devil against God. And his name's not God, his name's Yahweh.
Why do they want to get rid of the money system? They're talking about...
Because they want to control you, the mark of the beast.
A guy to come over and called the Antichrist.
There's more than one Antichrist.
Yeah, they said you won't be able to buy or sell unless you get 3 6s branded on your wrist or on your forehead.
No, it's a microchip.
Yeah, microchip. It's going to be
Microchip?
inserted. Yeah,
they're going to plant it in your hand.
That's if they do away with the money system.
It's already dead. That's why they got to go to war now. Because war is the new cash cow. It used to be oil. Because the American dollar was backed by the dollar. Backed by oil. That's why it's called the petrodollar. But now Russia, China, they deaded all that. So the new cash cow for America is war. As long as they keep wars going, they can sell weapons to both sides and launder money at the same time and crash the dollar to force everybody into taking the chip where they control your ass.
Yeah.
That's the end game, control.
Yeah, I don't know if you've seen what's happening with the BRICS, how all the nations are gathering up together and they ditching the American dollar. Like the brother said, war is a new cash cow. And you're going to see eventually they're going to set up these chipping stations just like they had with the plague. I'm not going to say it because YouTube. And you take that or you can't buy or sell it.
It's all to get you to bow down to their image, the beast.
And the elect is not going to bow down. The Lord is going to provide you with provision, protection. But you got to stand boldly. You got to make your call and election sure.
But they said they don't have to they don't have to do nothing the beast says. They said the beast will kill them, but they go straight to heaven. They don't do what the beast said.
Yeah, depending some brothers.
There's no such thing as hell. Hell is conditioned, not a place that you go out and die. Like right now, the real Israelites, we're in our hell. But our enemy, Esau, he's in his heaven because he's in rulership. Those roles are about to be reversed. Esau, who you think the white man is, his name is Esau in this Bible. He's about to go into slavery under us for 1,000 years. Then after that, they're going to rebuild our kingdom for free because their World War III is going to destroy their own kingdom. They're going to rebuild ours up for free for 1,000 years. And after that, all the Edomites are going to be rounded up and exterminated. That's in here. We are not making this up. Yeah, you ain't gonna hear this in no church because this is what they want to keep from you. That's why we're out here. We are the church. We are the Lord's temple. He lives in us. It's not a building. There's a scripture on that saying that the Lord does not dwell in a building made by hand.
That's why I tell somebody they don't have to go to a building to pray to the Lord. They can be anywhere praying to the Lord.
Yeah.
And sometimes I pray for my finances. I never know the amount, and I pray to the Lord. And then one day I was walking, I found like $400 on the sidewalk. All the money was scattered in 10s and 20s and 5s and 1s. By the time I picked all the money up off the sidewalk, it was $400. It's like somebody just took the money and just threw it up in the air or something. But I never know the amount, but I pray for my finances. I never know the amount, and then the Lord ends up blessing me with an amount that I don't know what the amount is. But not too many people gonna be walking and spending $400 on the sidewalk all of a sudden.
Right.
So I know that was through the Lord.
Yeah, the Lord say, pray for your daily bread. Enough to keep you going.
You know what you need.
Yeah, he knows what you need.
Facts.
And man's goings of the Lord, I actually want to give you the true name of the Lord. It's YASHAMIAHLA. That's the true name of the Lord in the Hebrew. And it said for the men of the Lord, matter of fact, I'll get that real quick, that you got to call upon that name. Because in the Christian church, they're not going to give you that name. No.
Which I agree that the Lord bless people with different gifts because everybody can't play basketball or football. So if you can do it, you bless with like some type of gift where you can play football or basketball. And then if you're good, you can go professional like the NBA and turn it to millions of dollars. And then it got like some people's blessed to do music because we got the freedom of speech, the First Amendment. But if we didn't have the freedom of speech, the First Amendment, and say if Congress removes the First Amendment, that means no music at all. That means if somebody listens to music, they go to jail.
That's
but
pretty
because
much
of the freedom.
now, though.
But they say that they give them too many freedoms in the United States. The right to bear arms. Now you got mass shooters and serial. Somebody just shot 18 people in Maine, but they said somebody shot him. They found him dead. So if they remove the right to bear arms, but they think that they get so many freedoms in the United States, they take it and abusing the freedoms. Because China banned guns in 1966. I looked on the internet, there's over 100 countries where guns are banned. They got like martial law. So are they taking the freedoms in the United States and abusing some of the freedoms?
All right, if you really look at freedom, I mean, if you really look at the history, what comes right after gun confiscation? Genocide. That's the only reason why it never happened here yet, because this is the most heavily armed country on the planet. You said China banned guns back in '66.
In 1966, China banned guns.
That's why they're in an open world prison camp right now. Because they
Everything
couldn't
is
fight
being
against the
watched and
government.
everything.
The Second Amendment is for you to protect your family, your personal belongings, and protect yourself from a tyrannical government. That's the real definition of the Second Amendment, to protect ourselves from a tyrannical government. That's why they're creating all these psyops and these false flags to create reasons to be justified for taking your guns. That was a psyop all day.
A lot of chaos.
Yeah, because right after that, it was a judge that's setting up to ban assault rifles, right? Like right then and there. Like right after that happened.
If it's life on other planets, they said it's a race of aliens called the Greys and reptilians. So if the United States is getting technology from people from other planets, they would
They're
keep
not.
it top.
They're not.
They're demonizing what you call aliens. Those are
so that great alien might be a demon?
No, those are the chariots of the Lord. Those are the chariots.
Oh.
Yeah,
In
those
the
are
Bible.
angels. Yeah.
They're trying to demonize them through movies and their media so that you will be against them. But those are Israelites in those ships.
So is the United States getting technology from them?
No, they're not. They're lying.
No, they're just trying to copy
lying.
what they're doing. But it's a failed project. They
You know what
can't
I'm saying?
they can't
stop
replicate
lying.
that.
Ain't no big-headed green bean in
If
those
they getting
ships.
technology, they getting technology from them. You wouldn't see videos that's surfacing of them actually shooting at the chariots, but not doing any damage to them.
They already admitted that they don't even have enough power to
No
defeat.
no connection to them. Those things,
All
those
these UFOs they showing that the military can't figure out what they are. Those are chariots.
So if they have a UFO invasion,
They're coming back to
Soon.
destroy Babylon.
it ain't gonna be them destroying them. It's gonna be the other way around. They're gonna destroy everybody here
That's
except
why
for
they
the
have the
West.
Space Force now. They have the Space Force now. And if you read the scriptures, there's several accounts where our ancestors and forefathers had encounters with chariots, man. Even
chariot.
exactly.
That doesn't mean they came from another planet.
No.
It
Come
came from
here.
another dimension.
Oh,
Spiritual world.
another dimension from the spiritual world.
Right.
Oh, that's where they come from. Not actually from another planet.
No other.
But the Lord has planets made for his Israelites.
Yeah.
He come give them.
In the kingdom, we
This
go.
house is made up of many mansions. I go there and prepare a place for you. Those are the planets, because we're gonna be immortals. We're gonna be able to live forever. So eventually, if nobody's dying, eventually it will become overpopulated. That's why he went to prepare those other planets. We're gonna be able to live on other planets. We're
John
gonna be
14:1,
immortals.
if I'm not mistaken.
See, people don't know this Bible. What they telling you in that church, they trying to make it all inclusive. They trying to make it, you
include everybody.
This
No,
is exclusive.
this is only for Israelites.
Exclusive only.
Like the book of Romans. It's not written to the Romans. It's written to the Israelites that were in Rome at that time. It's like the book of Corinthians. It was written to the Israelites in the land of Corinth. It wasn't talking to everybody. And that word Gentiles, that's a big stumbling block for a lot of people. Gentile is another word for diaspora, which means the scattered Israelite people. Gentile, it means the people, the Israelites living in other lands following other customs of the other people. That's what a Gentile is. It's not heathens of other nations. This book is a love letter to the people of Israel, the Israelites.
The other nations are the Gentiles. We are the Israelites. But when the Israelites started living with those other nations and living like them, they became Gentiles.
They're still Israelites by
They're
blood.
still Israelites in the blood, but because they started living like the other nations and following their customs, they became Gentiles themselves.
That's why they refer to them as strangers.
When they shot Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., they said it was a spotter and a shooter. They said it was 2 shooters. So who was the actual shooter? They
He
said
didn't die from the
actual
shot though.
shooter.
He didn't die from the shot. Somebody suffocated him.
Yeah, he got smoked in the hospital.
He got
So
suffocated.
there was not 2 shooters.
Could have been, but
Y'all remember Judge Joe Brown? He had a Judge Joe Brown.
Yeah.
When he took his show off because he came off his seat and he grabbed a young guy and they said he was violent, so they took his show off. And then they interviewed him. He said it was 2 shooters, a spotter and a shooter, and they couldn't find the actual shooter of Dr. Martin Luther King, but where's our actual shooter?
there was a shooter, whether it was staged or not, but he did not die from a gunshot wound. He made it to the hospital. He was alive and well in the hospital. They smothered him because he was about to come out with the truth. And the truth is that they set him up, they put him in a position to bring so-called black people back together, present the idea of coexisting with white people when we're supposed to be separated. He even says that in here. But see, they figured that if we can get somebody to talk to the black people to make them listen and want to become a part of the white community, we can control them better. We can monitor them better. We can observe them closely and find out how to kill them.
That's why he said around his last speech that he led his people into a burning building. And then shortly after that, they tried to assassinate him because he was getting ready to come out that he lied to his people.
Yeah, Malcolm X too. He was waking up, he figured out, man, I was control opposition, and took him out. That's what happened. Just like, man.
They already made a plan to get rid of Malcolm X.
Yeah, he controlled opposition. And when he started to become uncontrollable, they had to put him down.
They had to get him down.
Control opposition. Control the narrative. Just like Biden and Trump. Trump, he's like a wild card. They can't control him. So they got to scare him. It's like they sent all them feds down to his house in Florida to raid it. They have to scare him to get him to play ball. Because Biden and Trump behind the scenes, they buddy. But in front of the camera, it's control opposition.
Yeah.
The biggest actors are in D.C., not Hollywood. Remember that.
Facts.
So if it's gamble on sports, it's like making millions and billions of dollars when they gamble
That's
on
control
sports.
too.
Yeah, that's control.
Esau is not gonna leave something like that to chance, just like voting.
Yeah.
That is a big illusion. Presidents are not elected, they're selected.
Yeah.
Way before an election date.
Yeah.
They already chose. They're groomed from early ages to play these roles. Yep. Look at Obama. Barris or Toro.
Will there ever be a female president of the United States? A female president?
The dude is going to be the last one.
Yeah.
Because women are not meant to rule. They're not.
Yeah, they put Kamala Harris in office. Yeah, it's best believe the other nations smelling blood.
Yeah, because the other nations see a woman in leadership role as a weakness. Women are not supposed to rule over men. It says it in here.
It says it in the Bible.
No. But see, they purposely go against everything in this Bible.
on purpose, because they are the wicked. And that's these so-called white people, or Edomites.
You see some of the countries don't get a winter season. They have, like in Africa, they have 12 months of summer. Now I'm going to Florida, they don't get a winter season. They got 12 months of summer. So what that means that the sun closer, where the sun closer to the equator is had 12 months of summer?
No, Florida is close to the equator. Yeah.
That's why they get 12 months of summer.
Yeah, the sun shines most of its energy toward the center. The center of the planet, the equator. For example, like the states further north, like Minnesota.
Yeah.
They're a little closer to the axis. And so they're farther from the center of the globe, so they get that sunlight because it's tilted. The earth is tilted. The sun shines right down on that center.
So it's the same way in
top and the
Africa.
bottom.
That's why Africa doesn't get winter. They have 12 months of summer too.
Pretty much because it's toward the center of the globe.
Oh.
Plus it's a big continent too, so I mean it's huge. Just how many? So I think it's 54 countries on that continent.
It's a lot.
So it's huge.
So when somebody
It's
says
54 countries, not states.
somebody says I'm from Africa, like which country are you from in Africa?
Exactly. Africa is a continent.
Yeah.
That's just like us going over there and say we from North America. The North America is a continent.
Yeah.
Like Central America, South America, all of it is a continent. So you got to be a little more specific. It's like you hear people from Atlanta, they never say they from Atlanta.
Yeah.
They'll say what part of Atlanta they from. The same thing in any city. People rarely say they from Louisville.
Yeah.
They'll say they from Shively. Or, you know, they from Bardstown. You know, they'll give a specific place.
Now they want to put Muhammad Ali on a postage stamp, and they saying by the year 2030 they want Harriet Tubman on a $20 bill. You think they'll pass these bills, or it's just a bunch
We
of
don't
talk?
have 20 more years of Babylon.
It's like 7 years from now.
Yeah. They want to put Harriet Tubman on a $20 bill by the year 2030.
Just a mock.
And put Muhammad Ali on the postage stamp. Are they going to pass those bills, or is this just a bunch of rhetoric?
Probably just a bunch of
This is just a bunch of fluff to keep you distracted from what they really want to do.
Yeah. I think it's keep you pacified.
Yeah.
To get the scriptures speak of
Get
and
people get our people also to think that things are changing.
yeah.
Things are getting better, and that's not.
This is the so-called white man's kingdom. This ain't our kingdom.
He does things to pacify you. A gift destroyed the heart.
How you
Oh,
gonna
that's
love
a
a
perfect
place?
scripture on that.
A lot of our people, they love a place that don't love you. This will always be like this. As long as we still here, this condition, this place ain't gonna never love us. So why you fighting for love and it ain't there?
Yeah, they just string you along. This is Romans chapter 16, verse 18. For they that are such serve not our Lord Yahweh Hamashiach, but their own belly, and by good words and fair speeches deceive the hearts of the simple. So if you believe that bull, and you know the nature of these people, they have a history of lying, murder, and theft,
Right?
you got to discern through the spirit right there that they ain't going to do that. They just pacifying you, stringing you along to get you to take that chip. That's the end game, the ultimate end game. All these fair speeches and promises and lies are set up to get you to take that chip.
That's a fact.
Doesn't it seem like it's nothing supposed to be in the sky but the sky itself? They said they started making airplanes in like 1913, and then the first airplane, it didn't go all the way up in the sky, and they just kept working on it. But to me, I think it's not supposed to be any helicopters or airplanes. Would y'all agree that it's just supposed to be the sky itself, and it's not supposed to be helicopters and airplanes because it's something malfunction and crash and everybody would die. But they keep putting them up in the sky. When the creator of this Lord, he say, no, y'all weren't supposed to fly stuff in the sky. It's
No,
supposed to be
Esau,
sky
no.
itself.
That's for this time.
The Lord let
Yeah.
Esau do that to build up his pride so he can think that he's invincible. Just so the Lord can come back and show him that he is invincible. This happened in Egypt.
In Egypt, yep.
With the Pharaoh Ramesses. He thought that he could do anything. And the Lord allowed him because the Lord wanted his pride to be built up to the heavens so he can slam him down and show him he ain't shit.
The Lord got
That's what he's about to do to Esau, this white man in control right now. That's why he allowed him to do whatever his heart's desire. So he can get that attitude that he can't be touched.
The Lord
that's
got
when the Lord gonna touch him.
vehicles and chariots that are interdimensional. You can't track the speed of how fast they go. You can't even catch them.
They're not
They
of
can
this world.
disappear.
They're not tangible. It's not something you can touch. Those chariots are made up of energy.
Why do scientists try to clone humans, and they want to pay $1.3 million to
Oh,
clone
that's
humans
easy. That's
and do
simple. That's
cloning?
alone.
Why are they cloning humans? What they want to pay $1.3 million to clone a human, and like $30 million to clone a cat or a dog?
I got an answer for you.
Why would they do cloning? Were they trying to go to where robots control everything and robots take over? Because they said it's a McDonald's in Chicago, there are no workers, everybody's a robot. The robot comes to the window, the robot comes out to the customer, collects the money and hands them the tray of food. They have no human workers at a McDonald's Chicago. They said robots are doing everything. There's no humans.
They're trying to-
So are we getting to a point where robots are taking everything over?
They got a McDonald's.
That's part of
Texas.
Esau's God complex. He wants you to get used to the future.
Oh.
And like we was talking earlier, the chip, that's pretty much what it all boils down to.
Yeah.
There's already robots walking around the people.
Yeah, right now.
In general public.
Yeah.
We go to answer right here. 2 Thessalonians chapter 2, verse 4. Whoso opposeth and exalteth himself above all that is called Yahweh, or that is worshipped, so he, as Yahweh, sitteth in the temple of Yahweh, showing himself that he is Yahweh. This man wants to be God.
Yeah.
They got God complex, big time.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's why he wants you to come to him for all and for the answers to everything. Any problem you got, just run to Esau. He got you. Any ailment, any health condition you got, he will heal you. So he says. But the thing is, medicine is not supposed to kill you. Side effects include death. That's not medicine. That's dope. But that's why they set aside billions of dollars just for litigation, just in case they get sued, because they know somebody's gonna sue them. Because they kill people through their medicine. Side effects include heart attack, kidney failure, stroke. That's not medicine. Medicine is not supposed to do that.
I think, what's his name? John D. Rockefeller, if I'm not mistaken. He took control of the medicine, took control of the pharmacy. So that way they put, what is it, petroleum in the medicine or whatever?
Everything became petroleum based. With like them gel caps, gummies,
Yeah.
all that's petroleum based.
And they got
That is carcinogenic to the human body. They knew this. They discovered at the same time that they were creating cancer. Cancer was engineered. It wasn't just dormant in the rocks for millions and years under the ice. They created cancer. They created AIDS. They created the C-19. They created. They got what they call them, patents on all these diseases.
Yeah.
A patent means that you created it and you own it.
patented.
Even STDs too.
Yeah. And it was proven that syphilis came from animals.
Yep.
And the only way it could be transmitted from an animal to a human is through sexual means. And all that stuff came over here by the Europeans. So you know that what they was doing. Matter of fact, one of my managers told me, it was a little joke because he's from Australia. And he said he was in Sweden, he was like, well, the men are men and the sheep are nervous. So you already know bestiality is going on over there. That's why they brought all these diseases over here and affected the Indians. Because they were doing it over there. The Indians didn't know what smallpox was. They never had it. Until Esau brought his ass over here and spreaded all his STDs.
I had shingles last year, shingles. My skin was stinging and burning for like itching and stinging and burning for 2 weeks because when I was like 9 or 10, I had chicken pox. So they say anybody had chicken pox as a child, I'll be 53 next year. When they hit their early 50s, they end up with shingles. And they was right. So I just kept putting cocoa butter on my body, and then after 2 or 3 weeks, the shingles went away. But they didn't have no cure for all the diseases. They didn't have no cure for it. The shingles went away after 2 or 3 weeks, and they did, because I had poison ivy, chickenpox, and measles when I was younger. And they can't, there's no cures for the cancer that they made. That's
They don't
true.
want a cure. There's no money in the
It's the
cure.
cure for
yeah.
the cancers that they make.
They got the
money
cure,
in it.
but
Yeah.
they just don't give it out.
Yeah.
The money
A
comes
healthy
in
patient is a lost
finding
patient.
a way to make you live with it. Finding a way for you to live with it at the same time draining your pockets. There's no money in the cure. If you only sell the cure one time. But if you sell something to relieve the symptoms, you still got the disease, but they're making it easier for you to live with for a small fee.
Yeah, that's why the scriptures call this man a physician of no value.
Yeah.
And so you have actual real remedies, like the brother said. Medicine shouldn't come with the with side effects. Real medicine is the fruits and vegetables, the herbs and stuff. That's what you can use to heal yourself. And through the name of YASHAMIAHLA. That name is the highest name that you need to praise on.
Ain't the hospitals part of a scam?
Yeah.
Because they tell the people they
Yeah.
qualify for Medicare and Medicaid, and then a whole bunch of fake companies that send them bills for $10, $20, $30, $40,000, and they said you qualify for Medicare and Medicaid, and then they said it covers your bill. But all of a sudden, it's unknown companies sending you fake bills for $20, $30, $40,000. Now a lot of people, they don't even pay the bills. And if they get some type of government assistance, there's no way to even collect the money. So they said these hospitals are part of a multi-million-dollar scam every year.
Oh, yeah.
And a lot of people, they don't even pay the bills, even if they send them a $30,000 hospital bill, they don't pay them a bill. But when you first go in, they say, yeah, your bill is covered because you got Medicare and Medicaid. And then after that, they try to send you a $30,000 bill. But the majority of people, they don't even pay the bill and can still go back to the same hospital and they say the same thing. So who's making the millions and billions of dollars? Is it the hospital themselves? Part of the scam where they make millions of dollars every year.
I know insurance is a big scam.
Yeah, it's big. Yeah.
But that's what Esau does. Like, he'll penalize you for not having health insurance. My thing is this. It's like driving cars. Car insurance is for people who can't drive.
Yeah.
Those are the ones that need it. The real drivers, they don't need insurance because they don't have accidents. That's the thing. The thing is, with insurance, it covers in case something happens. So if nothing happens, shouldn't you get that money back?
No, they
They ain't having that. They're not turning away free money.
Yeah.
See, this is money that they didn't have to work for.
Yeah.
So they ain't gonna turn it back. No, that's not the Edomite way.
Yeah, that's why if you do have insurance, depending on your job, some jobs they provide it for free, and some other jobs they'll take it out of your check.
So you got, okay, in this country you always have different forms of music. You got rock and roll, you got hip hop, and then you got different forms of music. You got country music. Now, and some people taking the music and using it for evil purposes instead of good purposes.
Of course, yeah.
Yeah.
That's what the majority of this music is being used for, the purpose to make you wicked, because there are a lot of spells placed on this music. You notice when you hear a song on the radio and then it goes off, but that song is stuck in your head,
Yeah.
that's a spell.
It's like, is that the form of some type of witchcraft?
Yes.
Or
Yeah.
black magic?
Because actually they do put wicked spells on a lot of these albums. They put it right in the floor, in the middle of a pentagram, they say a wicked prayer over it, and then they put it in the stores. And next thing you know, all the kids turned out by this song that ain't talking about nothing.
Now they doing the shit that they heard in the song.
Right.
Like that Sexy
They
Red.
been programmed, like, yeah, especially Sexy Red. That's the last woman that we gonna have that's gonna demonize these women, man. All the women gonna follow after that wicked ass bitch, man.
She's wicked as
She's
hell.
wicked.
I mean, it's a cycle. It all started with what? With Lil Kim, then Nicki Minaj, Cardi B.
At least some of them could rap, but now, as the brothers explained it just got progressively worse and worse. It went from lyrical, well, all right, you're saying a little raunchy shit here, man. And then it just got worse and worse, and now it's the mumble rap shit. And now it's,
In the 90s and 80s, they had like an education type of rap style.
Yeah, it was.
They had a rap group called
conscious.
X-Clan. X-Clan was like a
I remember
African rap
Conscious.
group.
I remember X-Clan.
And a female rapper named Isis.
I remember ISIS.
Yeah. And some of the rap now is street or drill or a trap type of rap.
They actually got a category. It's called slut rap.
yo,
Slut rap.
It's called slut rap. That Sexy Red shit, it's called slut rap. Because the object of that music is to turn your daughters into whores.
And the scripture
That's why they
said,
promote it so much.
What would they do? Somebody trying to bring back like an education type of rap, like when Chuck D and Public Enemy was
They
rapping,
gonna try.
what would they do?
They're gonna try to demonize it in some way. They're gonna false accuse it so they can be justified to take it off the air. They don't want that. That's why even what's that boy name? Meek Mills.
Meek Mill.
He said that they pay more for the bullshit rap because that's what they want. Because they know that music affects the kids. They don't want no thinkers out here. They want followers.
So an education type of rap style won't pay a lot of money.
Nah.
Like
You gotta be underground.
Like a trap rap style. They won't pay that much money. Like a
No,
trap
because
rap.
they want chaos out here. That's not bringing forth chaos.
So if you're doing an education type of style of rap and information and knowledge rap, that's not gonna pay a lot of money.
No.
They're
As far as
gonna
the-
lie on you some way, so nobody. They're gonna find a way to discredit you, so won't nobody take you serious.
or if you did something in your past and you a changed man now, they're gonna bring
They're
it up
gonna
now.
dig up your past and say, how can he be this man that we listen to today when back in the day he was doing this?
You ain't getting no record deal off that. Being good, spreading positivity. You ain't getting no record deal.
They don't want that. They want chaos. They want something to degrade your kids, defile them spiritually in their mind, so they grow up to be a bunch of fuck-ups. Because they don't want positive spreading messages. They don't want that.
Yeah.
They want chaos. They want bullshit. They want dumbed downness.
It's all
That's what they
geared
want.
towards these people. That's what it's really all geared towards.
Because they know who we really are.
Yeah, they know sin is
That's why they go through so much to hide it. And then when we do bring it out, they take the videos down. Now, who's offended by a lie? If somebody lied on me, you think I'd be offended by it? No, because it's a lie. I know it ain't true.
Right.
So, this must be true if they're doing everything they can to keep this information from coming out. That's it. It's out now. It's too late. They can't do shit.
Yeah.
It's like the Bible said, there's nothing you can do against the truth before the truth. So the more they try to hide it, the more attention they bring into it anyway.
Yeah.
So there's nothing they can do against it. And it's already out. That's why these fake Jews over there in our land, they causing all kind of distractions to take away from the fact that they've been found out. They don't adhere to it. But it's not their call. It's the Lord's call. The Lord is exposing these people. The truth shall make you free.
Yep.
Show now the people that name Jewish is not in the scriptures, man.
No.
And when you ish, you're something, but you're quite not that.
Yeah.
You're somewhat.
You're somewhat. You know, and they're not the people over
Obtaining
there.
or acting.
Oh,
I'm ready to go now.
All right.
Y'all live in Louisville?
Yeah,
Yeah, we-
I was
Y'all
living.
turn y'all heat on Monday night, low 30 degrees, starting Monday, low 30 degrees. I'm going to Florida. They got temperatures in the 80s and 90s. Y'all take it easy.
All right, be
All
careful.
right. Hey.
Okay,
All
take
right,
it
now,
easy.
shalom.
It's all right. All right. We can pretty much end it right there. Let me see. Yeah, it was like 2 hours on that. Hey, that's what we out here for. Jake got questions, and we gotta understand, Jake from all ages is still gonna come into this wisdom. I believe he may be a Gadite or Reubenite. He said his father, on his father's side, was Indian, so he'd be a Gadite or Reubenite. He had a lot of questions. He was going off the rails here and there, but that's what we're here for, man.
I'll clear up that misunderstanding.
So, Lord willing, it's edifying. I want to give all praises going on to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Ba'akadash, the monster of the apostles, the monster of the elders, the great millstone, Reuben, the Tasha's truth, and the YASHAMIAHLA, Shalom.